Yeah, but that was totally levelled down there. Yeah, unbelievable. I mean, you look at those trees and you think they've been there sort of 80 years or so.
Yeah.
But none of it. Everything's, like I said before, everything seems to be a bit closer than I remember it.
Yes.
I remember that being quite a hike
Yeah.
to get up here.
There, I was expecting this stuff to walk twice as far to get to that.
Yeah.
And it was like a Fisher cast, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, and if you hadn't got any bread, you could catch them.
A bit of leaf or a bit
Yeah, the white bramble flower or
of
something.
white, yeah.
This is going to end in disaster. No, it's not. Ah yes, I remember it well. Yeah, so we used to fish over there into that towards the island, in the top one.
Yeah.
But the bottom one was where we did spent most time.
A little look along here.
Yeah. Looks distinctly like that's gone.
Wouldn't have been there.
Yes, because it was just directly below. That looks like that's filled in. Because that is a pool, isn't it?
I'd say so.
I'm that confident in it, I'm going down.
Okay, I'll follow you down.
This is gonna end expensively. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is the bottom pool, and it is empty and has been for some considerable time because it's full of trees. And the funny thing is, I always thought it was much deeper than this, but it would have only been about 5 foot deep. This is it.
Absolutely is.
But it's been obviously dry for 25 years. Which is very peculiar. In 2 minutes' time will be completely impassable because it will be 6 foot deep in nettles. Wow. No pheasant. Cool. Ain't that strange? And this is the reason here's the reason for it. Looks like it's been dug through, doesn't it? Why would you do that? I mean, this bank here is exactly where we used to sit and fish, into there.
Here.
Just here.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, the crazy thing is, I used to think it was really deep, but actually it couldn't have been any more than about 5 feet deep everywhere.
Yeah.
But this is, why would you do this? I mean, if I lived here, if I owned this, first thing I do is come up here with a mini digger and fill that back in.
Absolutely.
And make a pond out of it again.
Absolutely. I'd go in with a chainsaw,
Yeah.
take the biggest
Take that trash out of there.
stuff out and I'd fill that in.
And there has- I mean, obviously that was a drain point at some point
Yeah.
when the water level was that high.
Yeah.
It must have been quite spectacular the day they broke through.
Not for the fucking fish that were in here, it wouldn't have been.
No.
4 little bleaters.
Although most of them would have been carried straight down in the great big flow, the tsunami that swept down the valley.
I guess there always was a stream.
There was always a stream, because obviously this is the stream that was originally dammed for this.
Yeah. Well, it's actually quite disappointing.
It's very disappointing.
Hang on, I'll take
Weeks of my life I spent sitting in this very spot, fishing in that there lake. But the top one's still in fine fettle.
I remember walking down here dreaming of saving up enough money, which was about £5, to buy my first ever pair of platform boots.
Oh dear. Look at that view though, man.
Yeah.
So we'll have to climb the wall there somewhere to get back into the other.
Yeah.
Must have one of the best views in England.
Yes.